Hello, wonderful family. It's your girl Sandra here, and I'm so happy to be sharing with you once again today. It's another blessed day, and today I'm going to share with you my personal experience with dating apps as a Christian lady. The journey of singlehood is not okay, like, I don't know, it's not an easy thing as a Christian because there are certain things or there are certain standards the world puts for a single lady, that as a Christian woman there are certain things maybe uh, you find yourself not able to do or not willing to put yourself out there like how some people do, or maybe how the setting is today, that even a lady can approach a guy and tell them how they feel, or so there is truly a lot. And as Christians, there are things that we go through and keep asking ourselves, but truly, what is the will for God, the will of God for us in marriage, and what exactly does He have for us? Yes, so my experience in dating apps. So I grew up knowing the traditional way of dating and yes, meeting people. I knew that people would meet maybe in schools, in homes. Some people would be connected by friends, relatives. Maybe you would meet someone in the church, functions. So basically, the traditional way of how people meet and how they end up together. So that was mainly the thing. Even as the years were before, that's mainly how people met and how people ended up together. Yes, it was more of the traditional way. But then I remember there was this time I was working in a home. So I was working as a personal assistant in this Kenyan family. My boss was not always around. Most times she traveled, so I was the one staying with the children. I was basically their mother, their mentor. I was there for them while she wasn't around. So during that time in life, I was most times indoors, and so I kept asking God, what plans do you have for me, Lord, concerning my marriage? Most times indoors. Maybe okay, the times we'd go out together as a family. Yes, we would go to church, we would go shopping together. But I felt I was maybe not putting myself out there, or I'm not positioned possibly where my boss could see me. Yeah. So I later on we had internet like 24/7 all the time. So there was a time I was just scrolling through internet. Then I see this woman. She was a Kenyan woman, and she was giving her story of how the Lord blessed her with a man from Germany. And she was this kind of girl who grew up um, in a lot of she went through a lot. She used to be mocked, she used to be abused, rejected, she used to be called ugly, not only wherever she would go but even in school. So she grew up with this in her, that she's not good enough, she'll never find someone who will love her. And to make matters worse, her family married her off to some old man who would torture her and beat her, and oh, she really went through a lot. And then she had a daughter with that old man. But as time went by, she decided to leave that marriage. When she gave her life to Christ, she was like, God, this is me and you. So when she left that marriage, she gave herself like fully to take care of her daughter. So she took care of her daughter until the time she grew up. Then the daughter one time spoke to her and said, "Mommy, I've seen people who use these apps, and they get good spouses. They get people who love them and take care of them." And the mother, decided to open up an account using her computer. She was like, "Okay, let me give it a try." So she prayed about it. Then she was like, "God, I'm doing this, but I pray that you lead me in all this." So she went to this app called Afro Cinema, not Afro Cinema. God, now I'm confusing these things. Afro Introduction. Yes, it's called Afro Introduction. It's mainly for interracial people, like the blacks and whites, like people who want to date, like people maybe from other countries, okay, internationally. So she opened up an account in Afro Introduction. Then when she opened up that account, she didn't pay for it. But with these apps, there are those apps where you have to pay for you to receive messages from people. Oh, and you're not able to see those who like you, those who have sent you messages. Yeah, so there are those apps that are free. So with Afro Introduction, when one of the parties has paid, he is able to see and like communicate with the person he is interested in. So this lady, she receives a message from a guy, and this guy was from Germany, and he started talking to her. He showed interest in her, and she was like, okay, let me give it a try. So they started talking, and she still had this low self-esteem in herself because she knew she was not good enough. No man would love her, but this man loved her. He loved her natural beauty. He loved her. He could just see a beautiful woman. She told the man her story and all the things she went through and how she had one child. Yeah, the man had also been with the family before, but I remember, I think he lost his wife, so he needed to remarry and settle down again. So after some time, this man was truly serious. She thought that maybe this man was joking, so she kept praying to God as she was chatting to this man. Then after some time, the man told her, I'm coming to Kenya and I want to meet you and your family. So guess what? This man came, met her, and it was a dream come true. This man came, started staying this side of Kenya. He married her. They started up a ministry together, preaching the gospel. They opened up a foundation. So it was literally a dream come true. And I thought to myself, I was like, God, why have you made me see this in such a time? Do you possibly maybe want me to join into this and maybe put myself out there? Perhaps maybe my man is out there. So what I did, I opened up an account in Afro Introduction. Put my account out there. So there are those options they put: your religion, what you're interested in, the age bracket, your height, your what. Basically, you describe yourself and everything that you seek for in a man or a woman. So I put my account out there and waited and prayed. So excuse me. So as I was there, I kept waiting. Then I was like, but God, am I doing the right thing? So most times I would be there and I'm asking myself, am I doing the right thing? But then my other hearts of hearts would tell me, if the other lady did it, she was a Christian man, she was a Christian woman, and she got a Christian man. So there is nothing God cannot do for you. You just need to trust Him. So that's basically what I decided to do. So I kept waiting on. Then as you are on that app, they bring to you other apps that are connected to that. And then I discovered that there were also other Christian apps where you could meet someone, yes, who is Christian, who is your religion, someone who shares the same values and beliefs. So I also ended up opening Christian Cupid. I joined OkCupid. I joined Tinder. I joined. There are very many, so CDFF, Christian Dating for Free. So there were very many apps that I got to know, Christian apps that I registered to, but I don't know, things didn't work out quite for me like I expected, though to some people it works for them. I had very many friends. I have personally a friend, she got a good man from there. There are those who got Christian men who married them, who waited. They actually came, visited this side in Africa, waited for them till they got married. Some of them relocated abroad, but some of them decided to stay. So everyone's journey is different. So basically, if it worked for someone else, it can also work for you. Or perhaps if it's not for you, then that doesn't mean that all hope is gone. So me, I tried and tried. I think for like 2 years, but things didn't work out for me. I was in and out. But it is something that requires patience and also praying And also you should know your motive as to why you are applying for on a dating app. And as a child of God, you should know your worth. You should know that not everyone who is out there in the dating app is a good person. There are many people who are there with different motives and different intentions. So when you're out there, you need to be discernful. You need to know what you want as a child of God, what is best for you, what does God say, what does God's word say. So you should literally hold on to the word of God. Even as you pray and you're doing this, you should not lower your standard, because there are men who will maybe text you, and some of them just want to maybe use you. Some of them send you weird messages. Some of them show you weird photos. But as a child of God, you need to know that you look through their profiles, go through them, see that maybe this one, me and them, no. And then there are those ones who will even text you and they are Christian, but the way they act, even as you start chatting and communicating with them, you'll get to know that these people are not what you need, or they are not the ones who are the best for you. So basically that is it. So as a child of God, fine, some people might say that this thing is not good, but it is like any other normal way of meeting someone. So now only that this one connects different people from different parts of the world to come and find love. Yes, so as a child of God, you should hold on to the faith, know your worth, be discernful, don't do certain things just to please a man, to please a woman. Don't be desperate. Even as you're there are certain questions. Okay, there are some apps where they ask you certain questions or certain things. So as a child of God, there are some things maybe you shouldn't feel in, or there are some things you shouldn't